Alright, and as usual, I'm gonna ask that... What just happened? What? What? That's a thing that can happen? Mike VDev is apparently raiding me? That's a thing that can happen? Thank you very much. Do I know you, Mike VDev? Yeah, doing Ultima stuff. Yeah, if you haven't seen it, it's a it's a man. I'm all flustered now. I'm all verklempt. It's a replacement engine for Ultima 7 that makes it fully 3D and, you know, fixes some other things that I've been working on. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, that's great. I gotta bookmark you so I can look at your stuff later, because that only seems fair. Okay. Alright, well, this is the project. It's called Ultima 7 Revisited. And it's basically just a 3D engine for Ultima 7. Me and a whole bunch of other volunteers have done just a ton of work getting the game looking the way it should be. And we're actually in the process of finally bringing it to life, Evanescence style, by waking everybody up. And I was just about to start demonstrating everything that the volunteers have done this week, because this week has been bad for me. Ugh. And I feel weird because I was just about to do the bleg. I usually do this at the end, but more and more it's becoming necessary that I do it at the beginning. I'm currently unemployed. I'm a 20-year veteran of the industry. If you know of any job opportunities in the industry, please send them my way. I've done everything under the sun. I've worked on handhelds, I've worked on consoles, I've worked on PC, I've worked on Linux, I've worked on Mac. I've done all kinds of weird things. I've written entire engines. This whole engine is handwritten. I've written entire user interfaces. This engine has a tool in it that I wrote that allows you to basically edit the world. So if anybody needs a developer, full-time, contract, part-time, don't care, let me know. And if you do like what I've been doing, I do have a Patreon and I do have a coffee. Just gonna say that. Yeah, I never ever thought I would get rated. I never ever thought I would get rated. So wow, that's great. Oh. Okay, now that I've got a whole bunch of people here, can y'all hear? Can y'all hear the music? Everything levels okay? Because I'm a game developer. I'm not a professional YouTuber or streamer. I YouTube and stream in support of my game development projects, which is why, you know, yeah, it all sounds great. Hot damn. Okay, so hello. My name is Anthony Salter, also known as Viridian of ViridianGames.com. Welcome to the stream tonight. Normally, I try to talk about a couple things that's going on in gaming and game development, but this week has just been so hectic for me. I did not get a chance to do as much work as I wanted, and there's a good reason for that, and one of the reasons is because today is me and my wife's 31st wedding anniversary. And you might say, Anthony, why are you streaming? Shouldn't you be out partying? No, we're old. We don't go out partying on our anniversary anymore. We, wake up in the morning and hug each other and say happy anniversary, give each other presents, go out for a nice lunch, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, I know, man. We're the epitome of aw. We're completely boring normal people, living completely boring normal lives. There's nothing exciting about us, but we're kind of cute. That's just how it is. Oh, one moment. Need the water. I don't understand why sometimes I'm fine, and on some streams I feel like I have to drink some water after every other sentence. Beard Script says, that sounds lovely. It is. We're not very interesting, but we like it. It's just how it is. 31 years. 31 years. Crazy. Alright, but let's talk about what we're here to talk about, and that's what everybody else has been doing on Ultima 7 Revisited this week. Excuse me. What? What the actual? What the actual? Hi, I'm getting raided again. Hi. Hello, everybody. My name's Anthony Salter. I'm a game developer. I've been doing it for well over 20 years. I'm a programmer. I also do a little, game design and such, but I have no artistic skills whatsoever. This project is a replacement engine for an old RPG called Ultima 7, and it's designed to take what was a previously flat top-down RPG and bring it into 3 dimensions, because the actual world of Ultima 7 was a 3-dimensional world. So basically Ultima 7 was so far ahead of its what is going on? Oh, are you kidding me? My follow prompt worked. Like I said, I am a game developer first and a Twitch streamer second. I've had that follow prompt set up for I don't know how long, and it's never activated before. Who got the first one? Who got the first follow? Oh my god. What is going on? I have 169 viewers. I was not prepared for this. Okay, I need to do something about this follow alert because I can't read it. It needs a background behind it so I can read it. Thank you all. This is this is a like I said, it's a DOS game. Here, I'll bring up the old map, and y'all can see what it looked like in the original. And yes, that's a murder there on the screen. That's how this game starts. You start by investigating a murder mystery. Okay, here we go. This is an interactive map of the original Ultima 7. And this is exactly how the game looked when you originally played it. It was top-down. It had this nice isometric slant on it so that you could see the sides of walls and stuff. But the kicker was that this is a 3D game. It's a 3-dimensional world. The world is 3,000 by 3,000 by 16 tiles. And because it's a 3D world, and because it follows the rules of a 3D world, I had always had the idea of rebuilding an engine. Rebuilding the game in an engine that could show off the 3 dimensions. and also fix some stuff, because one of the side effects of a game being way ahead of its time is that it tends to have some jank. Let's be honest. And this game, it has the jank. But let's see, just to show everybody what, oh my god. That is not a murder. That man is just doing extreme yoga. Yes, and he will continue doing that extreme yoga forever. Oh, Beardscript says, you deserve it, man. Doing amazing stuff. Oh, thank you. Y'all are all so nice. Okay. I'm all flustered now. But the thing about this game is that it's this wonderful little clockwork world, and that is what we are currently at the point of replicating. There are scripts that you can attach to every object in the world that make it do something, if that does something. I mean, these walls don't do anything. But, you know, if I wanted to attach a script to it, I mean, there it is right there. It's object 355 frame 0, and it's using the default script. So let's take a look at the first thing I was going to do tonight, which is integrate some changes from one of the side effects of so many people loving this game is that I've got just a ton of people in my Discord who are helping me out with both art and scripts. So I don't have to do it all myself, because if I did, I could, but it would not be as good, and it would take forever. Oh, Oren Dre says, this was one of the first games I owned as a kid. All 9 3.5 floppies in their full glory. That is correct. Oh man, installing this game was a pita. It required a hard drive. It required, was it 8 megs? I think it was 8 megs. And those 8 megs could not be memory managed. So if you were using EMS or XMS, the game could not run that. It couldn't use that, which means you usually had to have a DOS disk specifically for, and wow, this is way back from the day. Oh my god, now what's going on? Oh, more followers! Yay! I should change that sound effect too. I should change it to something like, I don't know. Oh my god. Okay. If y'all like what you're seeing, I've done several weeks worth of these, and I've got VODs all over my YouTube channel. If y'all want to go back and watch them. Y'all are making me cry here. What are we doing? What was I just talking about? You can shuffle it so it plays a random sound. Hey, chill, man, it's cool. Thanks. Changes the Guardian taunts. That's a good one. Oh, I should have him say, thou shouldst not do that, Avatar, or something like that. But like I said, usually at this part of the stream, we go through everything that everybody else has done this week, and we get it into the game so that everybody can see everybody's work and how nice it looks. So we're going to start by going to some pull requests here. If you don't understand anything about GitHub and pull requests, all it means is that I'm about to take this code from other people, actually one other person, Daramon, who has been putting in the work this week. Daramon, thank you so much. And hopefully we will pull his scripts in and things will start to work. So let's start with pillories. Pillories open and close. Let's look at the commit. Oh, nice. All right. And those are objects 708, function O2C4, 7080 and 7081. And y'all don't have to understand any of this. This is my thing to understand. Now, I actually meant to do this beforehand, but I just ran out of time. Anniversary, other stuff's happening this week. Mother's Day was yesterday. So we're going to, this looks clean. I mean, that's great. Yeah, look at that. Okay, so we're going to pull this in. All right. This always happens. I want to look at the file and then I lose the link to merge. Merge pull request. Here we go. So we're going to merge the pull request, confirm the merge. You can't stop me. It's been merged. So now what we're going to have to do is pull latest from... Oh, I was trying to fix my F-stab earlier. Yes, I use Linux. I'm a big old nerd. CD home, repos, center revisited. Oh, is it home Anthony? Yeah, it is. Center revisited. Git pull. Don't you break. Don't you dare. Okay, good. All right. So now, all I should have to do is restart the game, and I do have to restart the game, even though it's a script request, and normally you wouldn't have to restart the game for that, but it also updated the shape table, which does require restarting the game. But it's okay, and it starts pretty fast, even in debug mode, because Linux. Oh. Thank you, Mikey VDev. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Thank you, Adam Learns Live. Oh. This is the best stream I've ever had. We're only 20 minutes into it. Did someone say Linux? Yes, I did. Can you still bake bread in the game? Not yet, but I know where the scripts for that are, and I know how to get them integrated. And I'm actually going to fix it so that you can no longer use a bucket of blood to bake a loaf of bread. All right, so let's see. That was object 708. So we can go in the shape editor. Go to object 708. I need to jump 100 is what I need. There we go, 708. And you can see that it looks like stocks. So now we're going to jump to instance, which should... Ah, there we go. Now if I double click it... Oh no! It didn't get the script. Yes. Okay. All right. Oh my God! Look at that. Yes, I know it needs to look better, but the functionality is there. You can put someone in the stocks and close the stocks. And now you fix one and you fixed them all. That's the best thing about this. All right. Good luck with the job search. Thank you so much. I'm also going to bed, UK time. Hey, you have no idea how many people on my Discord and the watchers on my stream are in Europe and Eastern Europe. It's crazy. It's almost a 50-50 split between the Americas and Europe. It's awesome. GameFX is here. Yes. He is a long-time contributor to the project. And yeah, I mean, just watching these things start to work as part of the engine of the world simulation is going to be great. Eventually, these guys are going to move around. They're going to have schedules where they walk around, do various things. They're going to go to bed and sleep at night because this world was as realistic as they could make it at the time. And it's just gonna continue to get better and better and better. All right, let's do another script. If y'all are wondering what this music is, search for SNES drunk, relaxing SNES music, and I'll put that in a comment. He has 6 videos, each 3 hours long, with nothing but relaxing music from Super Nintendo games. It's amazing. It's stupendous coding music. All right, so Daramon, I hope you're here because your stuff is working. Alright, that should disappear because, alright, there we go. Some curtains now work. Alright. Ooh, a lot of changes. 657. All frames of 657. Okay. Merge pull request. Sorry to show you guys the guts of this, but you know, it's how video games get made. Video games, what you gonna do? And again, because we changed the shape table, I need to restart. Okay, that sound means something. Something just happened. I don't know what. GameFX said, as always, you're promoting the best stuff. Aw, thank you. Oh, we have another follower. Dark to Dark. Just followed. Nice name. Okay, restart. Wrong Visual Studio Code. Did I close it? Oh, I did, didn't I? Because I'm a dummy. I'm a dummy, dum. New empty window, thank you. I just wanted to move it and I ended up closing it. As always, you're promoting the best stuff. Well, I try. And that object number was 657. Anthony, you merged, but you didn't pull. There we go. Oh, no. Please commit your changes or stash them before you merge. One sec. Okay, none of these are in yet. Read is changes shape table.dat. Your local changes the following files will be overridden by merge. Yes. I'm pulling. That is what I want. I don't have any changes in shapetable.dat anymore. You're a silly goose. Oh, I have things staged here that I have not committed. Okay. Unstage from commit. Revert. I should have done this before I started. I'm sorry. Revert changes. We'll get back to you. Now we can pull. There we go. That's what we want. Okay, that was object 657. So we'll go in here, jump to object 657. Oh, curtains. Oh my. And the function has already been set. Excellent. All right, jump to instance. So what happened? I did not know that that was supposed to happen. I have never ever done that before. I honestly didn't know that those could open and close because I always just walk through them. Because you can walk through them either way. Oh, that's magic. I swear. Oh, that's wonderful. Yes, it's a minor thing, but you know, the scripts are there. May as well use them. It just makes everything feel more real. Okay, now you may wonder, where'd that other blue one go? Okay, why does this one work when this one doesn't? And the answer is because engine limitations. Whoa! I gotta change that sound effect. That's making me think we're under attack or something. Buritoro just followed. That needs to come up in my chat window. Dr. Dark says, you are by people wanting to follow. Yeah, okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay, but one of the engine limitations is that objects could not be rotated, and that means that these curtains, which are facing east-west, are not the same object as these curtains. Where'd they go? These curtains, which are facing north-south. They need separate scripts to be able to get them fixed. And I'm hoping that Duramon gave me another script to fix the rest of them. And apparently he also gave me some scripts to fix these shutters. So I'm going to go ahead and just pull in everything that he has done, and we'll take a look at it all. Okay, more curtains and shutters working. And we are just gonna go here to files changed, find out what object numbers these fix. 678. Those are the other. 678. There we go. So now we can come back here and merge pull request for merge. Shutter's working. Let's find out what object numbers those are. 290, 291, 322. Merge pull request. All right, that should be all the pull requests. Well, all of the ones from him. All right, so now we get pull. There we go. Now we restart the game. This music sounds familiar. What's this from? Oh, Koei. It's from a Koei game. Koei games are strategy games of a type you might not think would work on a Super Nintendo, but they do. And of course, the music is great, and it just gets ingrained in your head. Okay, so now we are going to check some objects again. We did 657, now we're doing 678. Alright, and the scripts have been attached. That's great. Jump to instance. All right. Now, let's see. If we come down here. And now is this fixed? It is! Both the north-south and the east-west curtains are now all fixed. Mwah! Thank you, Daramon. Okay, what else did he do? 290, 291, and 322. $290. There we go. Shutter. Let's jump to an instance. Oh man. And I know it's simple, but oh, 667 frame 1. Okay, it looks like they're not all done. And again, it's the ones facing this way that are done, but the ones facing this way that are not yet. Wait. Oh, I clicked too low and got the wall. Oh, no, it's that spider web over it. I'm clicking on the spider web. Okay, so if I click high enough, it's okay. If I press F9 here, you can see these pink boxes. I hope you can see them. The pink boxes are bounding boxes, and you know they determine what you click on when you click. So if I click here, I will get the spider web. But yeah, the shutters work. Yay! Just a little bit more alive, a little bit more. You guys wait. I hope some of you come back. I really do, because once the little people are walking around, you're not gonna believe how realistic this world is. I may do my little demonstration that I do sometimes later. All right, let's see. So that's the shutters. That's everything Daraman has introduced. So that's great. That all works. I don't have to commit anything. It's all been committed on the server. So now we are going to move on to models. And it has it has become a thing that... Oh, 1 second. It's become a thing that the artists have started giving the model packs funny names. So this model pack is called Check My Rack, and it's the rack for the torture chamber in one of the castles. So we are going to integrate this pretty much just by dumping it into the Redist folder, models, 3D models. And this is object 813. If I've done my job correctly, then we should be able to just restart the game and it will automatically reload the model. And then we will go to object 813, find one in the world, fix it up, and see how much better it looks. And if I recall correctly, those racks were in the same place as the stocks that we did earlier. So let's take a look. F1. Or was it 813? Something like that? Yeah, okay. Alright, now this is what it looks like in the original game. But we need it to be a 3D model because that does not look right in a 3D environment. Excuse me. So, we are going to change the draw type to custom mesh. And now change the model to, what was it? Was it rack? I think it was rack. No, it wasn't. What was the name of the thing? $813 the rack. The rack. Yep, okay. The rack. Put them in the Iron Maiden. Iron Maiden? Excellent! Name that movie. The rack. Oh, look at that! Look at it! Oh, let's jump to instance. Son of a gun! I lost the thing because I didn't jump to instance first. I need to... Okay, yeah. This is called eating your own dog food, and it's when you're forced to use your own tools and come up against their limitations. Jump to instance. There we go. See? Wow, that looks nice. Wow. You can see that some things look okay at certain angles. Like the guillotine looks pretty good right here, but as soon as I turn over here, it looks twisted, like it's inside out. That's why we need to replace them with 3D models based on the original sprites. So, there's the rack, and it looks great. So now we're going to save that. And go back to what we were doing, if we can remember what that was. Okay. This model pack is called Spin Me Right Round. And it has the spinning wheel in it. Excuse me. Now, unfortunately, I still need to restart the game to pull in new models. So, spinning wheel is 651. So press F1 here. Find object 651. There we go. Okay, that is a spinning wheel. Now, obviously, it looks all slanted and nasty. So, again, we are going to, first we're going to jump to instance. And you can see, I mean, look how terrible that looks. Everything else in this, just about everything else in this room has been converted to a 3D object, but that spinning wheel has not. So we are going to pick a new model for it. Switch to mesh, and now it should be spinning wheel 651. LMNOPQRS. Oh, wow. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at it. Oh, it's so cute. It's so cute. Let's see if it's the right size, because sometimes things need a little tweaking after they've been added to the world. Where's that map? Here we go. Where are we? We're at... Oh, we're over here on the island. Here we go. Okay, I think it does need a little tweaking. I think it needs to be a little bigger and then, of course, shift it a bit to the right. So let's just tweak the dimensions here, make it a little bigger, and we will shift it. Hey, David, what's up? You, yes, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, thank you so much.
No problem.
All right.
I was just trying to say good, Dad.
All right. I love you too. All right, that was my son. He lives with us. He's autistic. I love him so much. And he just brought me some Reese's. Oh, it's not POWERMONGER. Hey, I promised you POWERMONGER walkers. Just let me get all this stuff in, okay? Okay, let's see. How does that look? Oh, I still need to shift it. Let's shift it. Let's just do a whole one. Oh my. I think that looks great. I think that looks spiffing. Save that. Okay. All right. Walker says, it's okay, I'm working right now anyway. Quote unquote working. Yeah. All right. Um, all these models, as far as I know, were done by one Crash 007. I want to specifically mention him on stream and say thank you so much for getting all of this done, because it all looks great so far. Let's see, what's next? Is rocks and portcullises. Now, this may seem kind of weird, but he did some rocks for the game, some rock models that I just really thought started to make the world pop. I'm going to show you here in just a second. Woo, that's a lot. Wow, that's wow. This texture pack is huge, or model pack, I should say. Right, copy. Paste into 3D models. Like some of them are dupes, but that's okay. Or I shouldn't say dupes, what I should say is updates. Alright. And again, we'll have to... There's no reason why there's no reason. I could just rig a button that dumps all the meshes of models and reloads them all. Why haven't I done that yet? The answer is because I've been working on the scripting system so that we can start getting stuff moving around and actually operating. Okay, let's see. Boulder 342. 342, 342, 342. Oh, this one's already been done. Jump to instance. Yeah. In fact, a lot of these have already been done. Most of these rocks were just flat on the ground. They were just flat rock-shaped sprites on the ground. And he made little bumps for them, and I think it just makes it look so much better. Alright. Broken Pillar 544. Okay, so here's the broken pillar that he's replacing. Let's see what he's replacing it with. No, no, no. What just happened? Elemental P, Q, R, S. Should be B, R, O. Broken Pillar 544. Oh, look at that. I did it again. Poop. I need to fix that bug in the editor. Broken Pillar 544. Jump to instance. There we go. There we go. Alright, I think it's a little small. Yeah, okay. It's supposed to be the same size as this one. We're probably going to be replacing this one here in a second as well. But yeah, it looks great. I just need to bump it up a bit. Maybe 2? That might be too big. Let's just do 1.5. I think that's it. Wow, look at that. And here's the full pillar that another modeler named Urant did. I think that's great. Oh, I hate this Z fighting. That's all my fault. It's not the modeler's fault. That's my fault. I got to get stuff fixed for that. Okay, so that's great. Let's do the next one. 544 frame 1. Mesh. Broken pillar 54401. That's weird. Thought I fixed that bug. 54401. Jump to instance. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be this one over here. Let's tweak it up a bit. I'm not sure if these are supposed to be in line with these. Let's look at the map. Alright, where are we? We are in... Oh dear. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Yep, they are supposed to be lined up. So, these need to be shifted over slightly. Or maybe these do. No, it looks like this... Okay, see, this is something I've had to work with for the entire project. This pillar is one tile away from this wall. This pillar here is 2 tiles away from this wall. They had to do it like that because if they moved this pillar to this tile, 1 tile away, it would not have looked centered, even though that's what they wanted. And the pillar would have been partially hidden behind the wall. This is an engine limitation. Now, my policy is to do it the way it was originally done. So, these pillars are the right ones, and the broken pillars are the incorrect ones. So... that's it. They're lined up now. And again, you fix one, you fix them all, because that's how this stuff works. Yes. Alright, save it. Okay. Broken pillar 544, frame 2. Jump to instance. Is it the same place? Oh, no, no. Whoa, whoa. What is this? Alright, let's look at the original map. We're right here. I think that's the Isle of Turfin. Yeah, right here. Oh, I get it. I get it. What these are supposed to do are kind of form together to create a cracked pillar. Let's see if we can get that to work. And the base is actually the one in the right place. The one that hasn't been altered yet is the one that's broken. Huh, alright. Let's see, draw type. Mesh. Broken Pillar 544, frame 2. Oh, wow. Okay, I think that's going to work good. Let me just scale it up and move it to match. Alright, it also needs to be moved up. Let's move it up a full 1, and then we will tweak the X and Y 0.5. See how that looks. Okay. I think the tweaking was a little off. Wow. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's great. Oh, your aunt says, I have to go to bed now. Beautiful to see the new stuff integrated. Lots of hugs from your aunt. Oh, thanks, your aunt. Okay. I did not realize that there's about 30 models um, in this model pack. So I'm going to get these integrated off stream, and I will show them all off next stream, because typically this is the point in the stream where we play some retro games. And I have a friend, he's in the chat, Wonkers76, who loves this game just as much as I do, and he's been waiting to see it. I keep putting it on the poll, and it keeps losing because people keep voting wrong, and so I'm taking things into my own hands, my tyrannical hands, and we're going to play a game called POWERMONGER. Alright, so let's shut that down. And so we can get the box of DOS working. Box full of DOS. The DOS of box. DOS box. Is our caps lock on? I think it is. Okay. Wonkers just went, ah! Yeah, here we go. Okay, this game doesn't really have any music, so I'm going to pause the music and then turn it back on once we start playing. I'm playing the DOS version. The DOS VGA version is the superior version of the game in all ways except for one. There is one way in which the Amiga version is better, and that's the intro. So, to get the best of both worlds, let's watch the POWERMONGER Amiga intro and listen to its phenomenal music. Okay. If that don't get you pumped, if that doesn't get you pumped up and ready for war, I don't know what will. So now let's look at the lame as hell DOS version. Programmed by Peter Molyneux back when he was an Amiga programmer. That is correct. Although the landscape engine was actually programmed by Glenn Corpes, who did the same sort of thing with Populous. All of the terrain generation, terrain representation, and up and down were all programmed by him. And now we get this, and sure, it's kind of visually impressive, but it's not a guy unrolling a map, grinning evilly, and then sending his troops out to war. And listen to this music. It's the same music, but it's now midified. The original was tracker music, so they could, do the orchestral hits and the horns and everything. Anyway, one sec. Enough. Okay. What is thy name? We'll go with Viridian. Start new conquest. All right. Look at this. Look at this map. Every single one of these is a map. Okay, let me show you. If I move over here, you can see that there's a little red rectangle. That is the map that we are going to play on once I click that rectangle. It's the only one available. But once this is done, this one and this one will become available. And as you can see, this map is huge. The number of levels in this game is ridiculous. And of course, it's all randomly generated, which is why it's possible. But still, I mean, when given a lot of content, this has got it. All right, let's start. Okay, we're going to slow things down slightly. I think 12,000 is a bit much. 10,000? Okay, there we go. This has been cracked. So, it's been cracked. What do you want from me? Okay, so this is POWERMONGER. It was released between Populous and Populous 2. This is my general. And currently he is encamped in this little tower with all of his guys in white around him. I love how they let's move them out of there. Okay, there. And then you can see the general. He's got the red cape. There's a campfire here, and everybody is encamped in a circle around it, which I love. This interface is not terribly intuitive. Everything that you do is based on all of these little icons, none of which are square, so they're hard to click on sometimes. Compounded by this, what should be a lever or a slider, but instead is a series of 3 buttons saying how vigorously you do something. 1 means you do it gently and calmly, whereas 3 means you do it to the extreme. And I'm going to give you a demonstration here. Look at. Okay, we'll get back to that. Okay, as you can see, this game has a world simulation, and you know me, I'm a sucker for a good world simulation. You can see that the grass, that we're just coming out of winter, and the grass is turning green. Birds are flying around. The trees just bloomed. At this town, the fishermen are going out on boats, catching fish and bringing it back to the town. They also have sheep right there that they will get resources from. And that this will just keep going and going and going and going for as long as you sit here and watch it. You know me. I love watching little Clockwork Worlds. Nobody makes games like that anymore. So, our duty is to conquer this world. Now you can see that this town is the red town, and this town is the blue town. Who are we? We are white. So, like I said, this set of 3 buttons determines how violently we do things. So if we click the 3rd button, click on the attack button, and go in here, we will kill everybody. And you can see their little angels going up to heaven. And I actually lost some men. This was not a good idea. In fact, it was a terrible idea. I really should not have done that. You need villages after you've captured them to produce resources for you so you can go on to capture the next village. It's not going to hurt us in this first level, but, you know, it's just how it's just an example of how these 3 buttons change how you do what you're doing. Let's see. Let's get food. Alright, my guys are about to starve, and when they starve, they start to desert, so let's go ahead and wrap this up if we can. Alright, let's see if we can... My army's kind of weakened. This will be interesting. Let's see if we can take these guys over without destroying them. The general uses a little bow and fires 1 little pixel arrows, which I just think is so cute. Alright, we took the town, and we didn't slaughter everybody, so all of them changed from blue to white. And some people died, so... I'm hoping we'll see it here in a second. As towns grow... Okay, how do towns get new villagers? The stork brings them. I'm not kidding. Every once in a while. And it really should be happening here now. There's a stork with a little bundle of joy. I don't know if y'all caught it, but that's what happens when it's time for another villager to pop. The stork flies in with a bundle, and then you've got another villager. I think it's just the most amazing thing. Okay, so we have technically won this land. How do you know when you've won? These scales will tell you. When you start the game, they are tipped over here. When they are tipped here, you've won. And that's the only way you know if you've won. Now, if we... What button is it? Oh, here we go. Game. Now we will click the retire button. If you click this button when the scales are not tipped in your favor, your game is over. But if you click it when the game is in your favor, then you win. After a glorious victory, you must go on to conquer the whole world. Continue conquest. Alright, now, like I said, we have 2 new maps that we can play on. So let's start with this one and see what we've got. Okay, so we've got a couple more towns and some bigger towns. Here we've got yellow. There's a teeny tiny little town up here. Alright, what we're going to do is try to, get ourselves a power base going by finding a good size but not too big town and taking it over. And we're going to do it as gently as we can. See if we can get this. Oh my, pitched battle. Whew. Was not expecting that to be quite that tough. Alright, well, now we have a town. This town will start making food for us. And we can also take men from the town. So if we click take food, you can see that our food bar increased. If we click take men, you can see that our I don't think we actually took anybody. But the second bar, the red bar, is the army size bar. Now, like I said,
Yeah.
these three buttons control how vigorously you do things. So if I had had this on 3 when I took food, I'd have taken every bit of food out of the town there was. If I'd had 3 when I took men for my army, I'd have taken every single villager and put it in my army. These are not good ideas because you need villages to grow so that you can keep coming back to them for more resources and men. Still, I don't like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and medium take men. There. Okay. We got some more that time. All right. Now, let's see. Is this a town? It's one little building. Oh, no, that's where we started. Okay. This is a little town. Let's go ahead and take this. Fight. 1. If we were to fight this at more than rank 1, we'd probably just destroy it. Hey! Now, we have a big town up here, and I think this town might have an enemy general in it. So I think we're going to take this last if possible. So let's do this one next. I wish you could have the camera follow your general, but you can't. You basically have to click and drag. Oh man. Oh dear. Oh dear. What's going on? Turn the camera. Okay, that was a pitched battle. It was an uphill battle. Not what I meant. Not what I wanted. Oh my god. I almost died. I almost lost everybody. Good grief. Okay, get food.
Yeah.
Need food, and we need more men. Work with me here, General. Where are you going?
Yeah.
90s pathfinding. What are you gonna do? Okay, now, get food from this town.
Yeah.
Okay, he's doing it again. I do not get it.
Yeah.
Am I giving food?
Yeah.
Okay, it's been a while since I played this, so, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, burn nothing.
Yeah.
Get men from here. We need to push on one of these. I'm sorry, this is a... Ooh, making swords or some metal. Oh, that's right. Your guys will actually make things. You cannot control what they make. And so a lot of times it's very difficult to take advantage of what they're making. I actually don't usually ever do that. I just play it the basic way. Alright, okay, we've got some men, we've got some food. Let's see what we can do about this town. And I think there's an enemy general in it, so we are going to need to put our big boy pants on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Poop. Okay. Alright. Continue conquest. Try again. Alright. Oh, I said I was going to put some music on. Let's do that. There we go. Alright, what are we doing? Right, we just died ignominiously. So let's see if we can create a power base a little better this time. Alright. No good. Bite.
Yeah.
Alright. So we've got the two small towns. And I think we should be able to take this one too. This one was tough because it was an uphill battle. Look at the sheep! Look at the sheep! Look at the sheep! How can you not like the sheep? Alright. Okay, so just like a lot of, you know, wars back in the past, we are going to have to wait until we can get more resources before we can do the next attack, in my opinion. This 3D engine was programmed by Glenn Corpies, and I think it's adorable, and this is another game that I really think could benefit from a replacement engine, and I tried to make one a long time ago, and I actually figured out the file format for these islands and how the islands were laid out, except for the RNG. I could not. The RNG is how the basic island was created, but I did figure out how cities and roads are plopped on top, how various resources are distributed, and if I recall correctly, Wonkers, didn't you figure out the RNG so that we could, you know, have the actual, we could actually recreate the islands completely? Or was that someone else? Alright, we're getting low on food, so let's go get some food.
Yeah.
Let's grab some men too, if we can, if the game will let us. Myself and Nick, right! What am I doing wrong here? I don't feel like I'm...
Yeah.
I don't feel like I'm progressing at all. Am I clicking the wrong buttons? I just copied his work. Yo, yeah, didn't we all? Good grief. Alright, let's see if we can take a big one. Actually, let's see if we can take this one first.
Yeah.
Let's see if the pathfinding will even let us get there. Nick goes by the handle Archirithus, if I recall correctly. And wow, some of the stuff he was doing was amazing. He was using Ogre 3D and had 3D models going, and it was just wonderful. And then I think he gave up on it. I can't remember why. Hey, I said attack them. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You know what? I think we're gonna try the other map, because I've done the other map before. Continue conquest. Yes, this map. Thank you. I got stuck with tree distribution. Oh, I know, right? Ugh. Okay, so I may have to bust out the manual here, because I thought I knew which button was what, but maybe I'm wrong. Alright, first, let's go ahead and take this village. It's right here. It's free. There we go. And now we've got another small village here, so let's take that. Alright. Now, this is the problem. Look at this city. It's huge. Taking this is going to be extremely difficult. Look at all the people in it. I love little people so much, just like Peter Molyneux does. Wait, I thought I took this town. Okay, now they're white. That's weird. Alright, oh, I wish the camera controls were easier. But, and also this, I wish this was full screen. Good grief. But limitations of the time. This is a completely software rendered 3D environment. And, you know, it was just what they could put together. But it was the cusp of something big. There are so many games in this type, or in this time period, that came very close to being Warcraft, came very close to being Settlers, came very close to being, you know, something seminal. But they just got one thing wrong, and as a result, the game wasn't fun enough to... Oh, that's the mouse pointer. To actually become popular enough to be copied and brought forward into the future. Not everything can be Age of Empires. Alright, let's get some food, get some guys, see if we can take this town now. Oh, oh no, oh no, oh no, Oh, I still had it on 2. Poop! Poopy McPooper, son! I did not mean to ravage the town like that. Well, at least half of them are still alive. Let's see. We have no food, which means that the population of our army is going to very slowly go down. Oh. Alright, we're gonna have him encamp near here. Oh, oh, oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I've been pressing the E key to try to rotate the camera, and that sends people away from my army. That's what I've been doing wrong. Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay, okay, we got 3 villages here, so again, we're just gonna wait for them to all build up again, and then we're going to raid them all for food and men, and then we're going to go on another campaign. Man, I feel stupid. Alright, let's go and move down here. Because by the time we get there... he still has a few loyal followers. No, he doesn't. They abandoned him when they saw the village. There's food in the village! You can't feed us! Alright, now we are going to... even get this to work now. Get food. There, we got food. Get men. There, we got some men. Okay. Next one. Get food. Get men. And get a lot of men. Get food. Why did my food stock go down? Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Did I press give food? It's at your face. Okay, yes, I pressed give food. Get men. Okay, there. Alright. We'll see if we can get this done. Gentle. Do it. Oh, they're not being gentle. They're not being gentle at all. Oh dear. Oh, look at... oh my god, look at all that. Oh. Look at all that. Well, that was unfortunate. Oh, somebody did something. Something happened. Somebody followed or something. And I have no idea who. Oh! Asriel Joe just followed. I think that's the name. I gotta put a background behind. Asriel IO. Hello. Thank you for following. What was I gonna do? Oh, right. Okay, now you may have noticed that I've got 2 guys here. I have 2 generals. Typically splitting your army isn't a great idea. Is this Ultima 7? Okay, this is not Ultima 7, this is POWERMONGER. If you want to see the Ultima 7 stuff that I was doing, I'm about to wrap this up. I'm sorry, Wonkers. I'm about to wrap this up, and I'll show it to you in just a moment. Okay, so okay, we have 2 generals. Splitting your army is not a good idea. So what I'm going to do is send this general to spy on this town. This town is big. It's got tons of guys. We're going to send him in. Okay, now we can see all of these dots. All of these red dots. These are all the people that I need to fight in order to take this town. That's bad. So let's switch back to our main. Oh, here's something I wasn't doing that I didn't show you before. You can click on anything in the game, practically anything in the game, and get a. Where's the question mark? Oh, there it is. You can click anything in the game and get a little text box telling you what its name is, what village it's in, and who lives there, and it's pretty awesome. Again, the amount of world building and detail in this game is amazing. All right, so our spy is telling us exactly what we need to do. So now let's switch back to our normal general, if the game will let us. We're gonna come back in here. And we're going to, actually what we're going to do is we're going to go all the way back to the first village, and then we're going to grab every single person, every single bit of food, and then march on the last village and see if we can defeat it. Alright, so here we go. Set it to 3, the most aggressive. Give me all your food. Give me all your guys. Give me all your food. That's it? Okay. This may be ill-advised. Alright, we're gonna come up here and do the same thing. Give me all your food. Oh, they had a lot of food. Give me all your guys. Come up here. See if I can make up for my earlier mistakes. Give me all your food. Give me all your guys. Oh, they had a lot of guys too. Alright, here we go. May actually make this. Come over here. Give me all your food. Give me all your guys. Okay. Now. Unleash hell. Oh my god. Oh, look at all the angels. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. We did it! We did it! The island is ours. We are the POWERMONGER. I love this game. Alright, now the bad news about POWERMONGER is that it's kind of repetitive. I mean, the maps are different, but the gameplay never really changes. Yes, you can equip your army with different things and such, but you can't control what people make. So the odds are you're not going to have what you need to do whatever anyway. So the mass rush tactics that I just used are pretty much the only real way to do it, which I hate. But it's a wonderful game, full of promises that it could not quite deliver. It could have been something amazing. They had the seeds of real-time strategy, but they did not quite plant them correctly, and what grew did not quite resonate to the point where it could become seminal. Love you, Bullfrog. Lots of great stuff, but this was a miss. Alright. Oh. Yeah, I'm still streaming. I can turn it off real quick. Yeah. Okay. One moment, be right back. Alright, let's see, Azrael IO wanted to check out the project, and so here is the project. The original Ultima 7 If you came here looking for Ultima 7, you probably already know this. I'm not muted, am I? OBS says I'm not muted. My mom says I'm cool. So the original Ultima 7 looked like this. It was a top-down world. They used an isometric perspective, or a sort of slant, to present the world in such a way that you could tell what things were, especially on walls, despite the fact that the entire world was two-dimensional. Oh, I played UO mostly. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, UO. But the project is to take this and turn it into this. And people have been in touch with me saying, can you do this for Ultima Online? And my response has been, maybe? We'll see. Let me get this done first. As you can see, it's now a fully 3D world, because the world was represented in data as something that was fully three-dimensional. We've used as many of the original sprites as possible, and our goal is to make the game completely playable from beginning to end. We've got the entire map viewable, but most things are relatively static. You can look at everything, but you can't do anything with most stuff yet. I'm hoping that that's going to change real fast, real soon. In the game, it was represented as 3D. The game world was 3 dimensions. It was 3072 by 3072 by 16 tiles in size. But you could only... visually, it was presented as something top-down. By taking the original world data and rewriting it into an engine that supports 3D objects, we get a 3-dimensional representation of a 3-dimensional world that was previously represented in 2 dimensions. And this is just the nature of the project. We're rebuilding the world, we're rewriting all the scripts, we're going to end up with something that's playable beginning to end, but feels more like a more modern RPG. Not too much. We don't want to lose the Ultima feel. But there was a lot of issues with the original Ultima simply because it was so far ahead of its time. Let's see. Right now, I can double right click anybody and look at their inventory. I can double left click them and try to talk to them. Most of their scripts are broken, unfortunately. There are a whole bunch of things that now have scripts that allow you to interact with them, like opening and closing these shutters. And we're just putting more stuff together every day. And I'm really grateful to be able to work on this project. Just the same assets, as much as possible. Sometimes we don't have a choice but to replace something with a 3D model. When we make a 3D model, like this table is a 3D model, but it looks a lot, almost exactly like the original table did in the original game. And this is just exactly the sort of thing that that we're wanting to do here. Let's see, anything else? I think that's about it. And I hate to, you know, that's pretty cool. Oh, thank you. I think so too. I hate to break the spell, but I think we're going to end the stream here. Once again, time for the bleg. I'm currently between jobs. I am a 20-year game programming veteran. I am reasonable in my fees. I could do contract, permanent, full-time, part-time, and I specialize in implementing gameplay, building and implementing UE systems, building and implementing tools, and getting your game, yes, your game, through Microsoft, Sony, or Nintendo certification. Also, if you like what I'm doing and you want to help me out while I'm in this tough time, I have a Patreon. It's just patreon.com/ViridianGames, my handle. Britain never looked better. Oh, thank you. I have a Ko-Fi, whatever you want to call it. Again, that's Viridian Games. Everything of me on the internet is Viridian Games. So, with that, I think that's going to be the end of the stream. Love you all. Everything's going to be okay.